Hello everyone and welcome to the Impact Play, impacting more than just gaming. I'm your founder and show host, Muhammad, otherwise known as It's Yigo. We are your one-stop news shop with the latest and greatest across gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, and music. Plus, we are also amplifying voices from those respective fields and having their stories told here on the Impact Play. You can join us when we record the show live over at twitch.tv/TheImpactPlay and by clicking on that notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live. Later on YouTube, or even on your favorite podcast platform, simply search for the Impact Play. However, consumer content, wherever you consume it, we are there. Your support keeps the lights running and keeps the content rolling. You can support us over at anchor.fm/the Impact Play /support or via Patreon. Or serve Recruits and Above, get the show ad free. Go to Recruits and Above, have exclusive access to not only push show, but to get even call in to be a part of the live experience, plus early access, and so much more. Learn more, come on Patreon, support it today at patreon.com/the Impact Play. Everything by using our Epic creator code, the Impact Play. We are Epic partners, so if every purchase you make when you use the Epic store, when you use that creator code, we do get a commission and a slight kickback to help support the show. Further elevate us at no extra cost to you. Once again, that creator code is the Impact Play, and it is all one word and is not case sensitive. So, this is the Impact Play's review cast, episode 180, where we will be reviewing episode 5 of, well, I should say the Impact Play's spoiler cast, where we will be reviewing episode 5 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. So stay tuned and enjoy! Alrighty, folks, so it's time. So this is a spoiler warning that there will be a good amount of spoilers in this spoiler cast, hence the name spoiler cast. But nonetheless, I will be taking a slightly different format. Instead of doing a normal review cast, I will be doing spoiler casts here on the Epic Play. So be sure to keep that in mind. This I guess this will apply to every episode, or there be a show. I guess for every TV show. So we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, we have Miss Marvel, and whatever show it would apply to, we will do a spoiler cast. Otherwise, we'll do a review cast. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this new format, and let's get right into it, folks. So this is episode 5 of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and end of episode 4, we saw Ben and Leia and Tala escaping. What's the name of that fort? Fortress Inquisitorus. But nonetheless, we found out that there was a placard traced by the third sister onto her droid, Lola. But nonetheless, I guess we'll get into it, folks. So throughout the show, both Anakin and Obi-Wan are getting flashbacks of training with one another, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, I guess it's too late now, but he was getting, I guess, slight hints of Anakin's what's that word? That he always wants to win. He always has to win. I'm like, okay, that there were signs all over of him transitioning into the dark side, but I guess he just ignored that. But nonetheless, we found out that the tracker led him to, what's the episode, Jarrah? Why not the episode, the planet? Let me see. Let me see. Let me find out what's the name of the planet. I want to get it right. Oh, really? I was way off. Coruscant. So it's essentially the rebel base, I guess you could say. Oh, okay. Okay, wait, whatever the case may be, the tracker led them there, and then I guess Anakin or Vader, went straight to the planet right away, and he didn't even want to do a siege. He just wanted to go ahead and win and essentially win and essentially kill Obi-Wan. But nonetheless, we find out with the third sister, as they were surrounding the dock, as they were trying to take control of it before they even broke in. Obi-Wan wanted to talk with their sister, hopefully to buy time, but hopefully to get some more insight into her, which we all learned something new. That their sister was one of the younglings that Anakin killed during Order 66. Except he left her alive. I don't know if he killed her or he left her alive. I don't remember that. But it did seem that he struck her with his lightsaber when she was a youngling, but she did somehow survive. So she wanted revenge, and just wanted to kill him. And he's like, oh, I can help you. Da, 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 da. And then I guess as they were trying to get back their controls, because the tracker that they placed on Lola was more than just a tracker. I guess it messed with her circuits, where it kind of turned her evil into, I guess, their sister allowing her to remote control into Lola and do whatever she wills, essentially, with her. But nonetheless, we saw that, which I guess, shut down the loading dock. And as she did that, they were trying to, I guess, take like control and open it back up so that they could escape. So Obi-Wan saw an opening. I'm like, you don't want me to surrender myself, and let me buy you as much time as I can. So he did that. But as he did that, it's like, Vader is on his way to you. Like, no, he's not. He's not coming to me. I'm bringing him to you. Because he wants her revenge. But listen, it's not even the U-turn part of it, which we'll get to towards the end. But nonetheless, we saw that, and then I guess what he did was, I guess they kind of were working together, trying to stop Anakin into the base. And as they did that, I guess they did like a little escape where it was the last ship, but Vader was using his force to bring it back to the dock. But what he didn't realize is there was a miniature ship within that ship that was just a decoy, and they were able to escape, which led their sister and Vader to be alone, which was her, I guess, her opportunity to kill Vader. And as soon as she was getting ready to strike, he already stopped her with the force. Like, you really think I didn't see this coming? But yeah. So they were battling out, and Anakin barely had a weapon on him. He was just using the force literally throughout the battle. And at the end of it, he took her own lightsabers from her and used one of them to strike her. As he did, I guess, as it seemed in the flashback when she was a youngling. But nonetheless, we saw her being struck, and then I guess one of the third brothers, or let me see if it's here. Oh no, actually before that, I forgot about Tala. Tala and the droid. Tala could pretty much sacrifice herself. Throughout the, I guess, the siege. She was struck by a blaster in her gut, And then we saw the droid, which I thought was more than just a droid, because the way it was acting and it was firing blasters and all that stuff. But at the end of it, it even acted like a droid because it was trying to protect her. And at the same time, it turned off as a droid as well. So it's like the main takeaway. So it was actually a droid. And then she had, I guess, a little ball of explosive. She activated it. She let Obi-Wan go, and then she took a lot of clone troopers out as well with her sacrifice. But nonetheless, I forgot to mention that. And then as like I said, as they were trying to get the control doors back up and running, Leia actually was trying to get that back up and running because it was a small crawl space only she could fit in. So and then she found Lola there, acting all haywire. Essentially, was because she found that piece of a tracker that was making her act crazy in her wing. So she took that off, and Lola was back to normal. And then, but where the U-turn took part wasn't the third sister and Vader. There was actually another completely U-turn, where we saw that Obi-Wan was using this little piece of a circle thing as a communicator with Leia's adopted father, the senator, to communicate with them. But what happened? Their sister found that and found a little piece of the recording, even though it was smashed. A little piece of the recording where it mentioned a little boy, which we know the little boy is Luke. So we just have to, like, literally, this is taking K-turns, U-turns, every other turn with this episode. So Reva's coming. It looks like she, like, literally. So I'm enjoying this with each and every episode. So I guess this, out of a 5-star rating, after our normal rating that we usually give out, I'll give it. I think the last episode 4, we gave it a 4.25, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I'm giving this a 4.5 out of a 5-star rating. Like, it's getting even more interesting. Like, even when you think it's taking one turn, and then it takes a completely different turn, and then another even completely different turn. So it's like, so yeah. So this is my own personal opinion on episode 5 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. So you can take that as you can take this as a guide into if you haven't watched episode 5 already. But nonetheless, you can take it accordingly. But this is just my own opinion being amplified on this platform, which is THEIMPACTPLAY. So this will be a timed exclusive for our Patreon supporters over on the Patreon side first, and this will be available later on to everyone else afterwards. But nonetheless, one thing I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, reading mail. So if you guys let us know your thoughts on our new, I guess not a newly revamped, but our new take on our episodes by doing only spoiler casts instead of just review casts. Let us know in the comment section, in the comment section down below, or by leaving a voice note over to anchor.fm/THEIMPACTPLAY, via email at reademail@theimpactplay.com, or even via Discord. So who knows, if we featured on our future episode, or even a special read-only segment of the show. This is your opportunity to be on the show, to literally to be a part of THEIMPACTPLAY by sending us a read mail, because literally you guys are the backbones of this entirety of this show in its entirety. So thank you guys so much for being with us, for being here and tuning in, and have a great one, folks.